Hey YouTube, how's it going? Listen to me, it's great. Today we are on a small video, a video that will be on the bottom of the deck, and more precisely on the middle of the class, how to make the two turns. Let's go! Before anything, thank you to those who support me at The Content Creator. You are so happy to have joined us for this season. The codes are arrived and are gone right away, so don't hesitate to go see them in your collection box. The codes, and in any case, thank you very much for the video, and we are going to find ourselves on the bottom of the deck, and you're going to ask me, why do you make the two turns? And why is it important to push a small trick? It'll show you something, and you'll see it's quite nice. So for now, we're going to take care of the normal one, since the building is still hard for me, and what's going to interest us here? It's going to be the class. This little class, you have a group class here with small rewards. So I'm first, since I managed to make the two turns, and that's what I'm going to learn to do. And here you have the rewards of the season. Each season you have 200 crystals. 0 turns are sold. It's always worth it. It's not excellent, but it's always worth it. But we also have the World Edge, and here it starts to cause. I finished in World Edge. In any case, for now, I'm 19th. So valuable, with the technique, of course, I'm going to go down, but it's the goal, and the goal is that everyone has the worst of two. It's going to be a very legendary, etc., etc. You have super rewards to look for. We don't have the technique yet around. The Kimch guards it preciously, like the Diliqui, so it's quite complicated to look for. But in any case, we'll try to fight with our weapons, and the weapons today, it will be this little team on the podium. So why this little team? Well, I explained it to you already. So here you will have Jean, the incredible rare, who will serve us on this dungeon. One thing will interest us. It will be passive here, which will make, when he dies, he locks the attack, all the allies, and that's it. And then he will have, especially that, at the beginning of the battle, he has 100 chance to inflict a diminution of 2. So there's no number of mobs, anyway, which we'll be able to touch. But we saw that it was almost 2, sometimes 3. It's a little too early, but it works very well. It's very strong, and what will interest us behind is that he will only need us just with a little precision. So we'll put it in this precision with precision and precision here, not defense. We don't care if he dies, it's not serious. Well, the contrary, if he dies, he will be in passive attack, and if he is in pressure, it will be completely valued. Then of course he will need and there, for the end, he will need a little bit of energy. Why he will need a little bit of energy? Because he will have to, with his counter, he will face a lot of enemies. I'm talking about the 25s, between 20 and 25s, and you will see that it's not easy to do it. So I have a very slow step. It has to be very slow, with 80. 1 increase because it has to increase. 150 resistance. You saw that it's huge. With the double 7 resistance with per resistance, it can be everywhere. From the attack for 100 here, from the autocrat here, and from the effect resistance in the innate here, much better than the attack for 100. Because what is on the resistance? Of course, he will definitely do it with a few chevaliers. A minimum chevalier. Then what will interest us? It will be Morgan, but it will not be Morgan before this time. This time, it will be Morgan's fire. As I told you, I will explain you a little bit about the strat. We will do it in the future. But Morgan's fire is very important, because here we do not want to do a skill 2, but we do a skill 3. And I will explain why after, and then another bigger, it will be Arthur. Arthur comes back extremely fast with this assumption. Arthur will have to be very beautiful Arthur, but it is possible with less costs. You can also do 3 tours. That's what I had done for 3 tours when we didn't have the so it's also interesting. The technique works with a lot of stuff. Arthur will have to be a little faster than that. He is at 180. Maybe he will have to be a little more. A little less. I don't know exactly what we are going to do. In any case, I have seen that it will pass in advance. So, well, whatever you want. At the level of the attack, 230 attacks, 70 of talk right. Talk right will be very important because you will do a lot of run. So you will really have to try to work that. We will be on a critical attention here with attack percent. So there would have to be a talk right. I have not enough damage. Talk right attacks percent. Here, a critical attack percent. With a little speed, so a colleague with attack talk right in double with a little speed. Here, talk right in innate with 31. If you want to have talk right in addition to that, here you can go on the degalk right. Why not? Here of the attack, a nice bug, if you would have been good, but I did it with a 5. So it means that it is still reliable, so here it is, a set of trigger attacks percent. I don't have another one. I can't have better, it is really trigger, so that's the same. You can change it. Here into 2 speed, it's enough, with a little attack percent. Talk right, why not, if you want to see. And here of the performance with a 333 attack percent, it makes me laugh, but I would like talk right in addition. Here for the stuff, the children, and now we're going to go to the practice. The fight begins. And the first thing we're going to see is that the passive people is going to have a break, def of 2. So that's very important. Then here we're going to make a kill, 3 with Morgan, who will make a double degal, Humi plus break, death. Behind, it's going to be quite easy to put in place. If you have to make a kill, 3, and who makes more than 50, 0 damage, it's complicated to do, but you're going to see that after. It's going to go all alone. And here you have to kill 2 adds on the top side, Ain, for which counter. Here, Pedar, I'm going to make a kill, 1, and there, it's over. We made 3 counters with Ain, which is not going to be easy since it's not a double counter. We're going to go now to the run type, in which you're going to be confronted. The people who do not put in the break. Defs, the counters, who do not do it. And you're going to see that there are a lot of access to you, and that you can't really take a whole day. It's going. Well, at this time, I don't have energy, so I had to do that. The first run type, the people who do not put in the break. Defs on Padar, so it's more complicated to do, since if there is no break, defs, you will not have a fight. And so, you can't do the technique. It's slow, we can't spend the time just to launch to see the break. Defs. The second run type, which can be even worse than the first one, you have put in your break. Defs, and now the right hand will come. You hit the buffs of Ain and that, for the cut. It can really be terrifying, since sometimes we do not even notice it, and we say, shit, my Ain does not do 2 fights. So that it's the same, it's something terrifying. Another run, type that you're going to have, you don't do well, break, defs with Morgan, the Avatha is there, and here, well, your Ain will not be countered, or only twice on 3. And you just want to, it's crazy your Ain, it will help you more often than you believe it. And that's the end of the video. Thank you to all of you for watching. Do not hesitate if you liked it, to subscribe, all in the description, to join Discord, or to go on Twitch as you want. Anyway, I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you will join the top with that. And in any case, I tell you, see you soon, bye bye bye. It was Bobor.